is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Well, most Lee Canyon residents have returned to their homes following a large wildfire on Mount Charleston. Thanks for joining us. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 25. Happy Monday, June 29th. Well, crews are battling two separate wildfires near Mount Charleston, and thanks to lighter winds today, they're making progress in efforts to contain those fires.
The larger of the two fires started around 2:30 Sunday afternoon near Mahogany Grove Campground and grew quickly to several hundred acres as the flames were driven by strong winds. By early Monday morning, the Mahogany fire had grown to 5,000 acres, but crews are making progress as firefighters on the ground are now getting support from the air. Planes were grounded yesterday due to high winds. Some residents living in the area were initially under a voluntary evacuation, though most have now returned to their homes. A precautionary evacuation was also ordered for the Spring Mountain Youth Camp, and NV Energy cut power to the area to protect the safety of residents and fire crews. Kyle Canyon Road remains open, and Lee Canyon Road is open up to Highway 158. A smaller wildfire is burning in Wallace Canyon, the smoke from which can be seen in the Pahrump Valley. A spokesperson from the U.S. Forest Service says that fire is about 20 acres and reports that fire crews are also working to contain that fire.
Thanks, Brad, for that report. Well, Ray Johnson with U.S. Forest Service says that the Mahogany fire has now been reduced to its proximity of 3,040 acres, and that's due to better mapping. That fire spread rapidly due to high winds from a cold front passing through the area. The Wallace fire burning in the Wallace Canyon area west of Mount Charleston is believed to be approximately 20 acres in size and is not currently threatening any homes or structures. The cause of both fires remains under investigation. Well, there's some changes in the COVID test results numbers. Today, the Southern Nevada Health District reported 971 new cases of COVID-19 here in the state. After a review of the case data, it was determined that the increase in reports was due to the delay in laboratory reporting. More than 240 of those cases reported were from laboratory reports dated June 23rd, and more than 380 were from reports dated June 24th. The Southern Nevada Health District reported 736 new cases here in the state of COVID-19, and that is newly confirmed cases received from a variety of laboratory sources and due to not reflect testing dates or symptoms or onset of cases. Today's case count includes more than 300 cases from laboratory reports dated June 25th. Chemisys Laboratory, through Serenity Health, has partnered with the Nye County Sheriff's Office in Nye County to provide regular COVID testing for Nye County and surrounding communities. In addition, Nye County has now partnered with Northern Nye County Hospital District, Central Nevada Regional Care, and Tonopah Primary Care to provide regularly drive-up testing and COVID testing in Northern Nye County. To get tested here in Pahrump, Beatty, or Amargosa, you call them at 702-234-5398. For Tonopah, you can call one of two numbers, 775-302-5800 or 775-482-6659. You must bring a copy of your identification and your insurance card if you have insurance. If you don't have insurance, you can still get tested. We do want to show you that Nye County graph for here in Pahrump. It shows that now we have, for positive test results, and those are people who got tested, that we show 86 with 34 recovered, Tonopah 4 with 4 recovered, Amargosa 10 with 3 recovered, Beatty 3 with 1 recovered, and antibody test positive 5. And we, of course, have those 3 deaths. Well, American Airlines will begin packing flights July 1st. Shares of Albertsons started trading lower than expected, and big bank stocks fall after the Fed decision that could impact their profits.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, ahead of the 4th of July holiday, American Airlines is getting ready to take off with full flights. Starting July 1st, the airline will make all of its seats available to passengers. Passengers will be allowed to switch to less crowded jets at no extra charge through September. Everyone on board will be required to wear a mask unless there's a medical reason for not wearing one. Grocery super chain Albertsons failed to bag as many investors as hoped with its IPO. The stock began trading on Friday. Shares priced in at $16. That was lower than expected. And a blow to the big banks. Stocks fell after the Federal Reserve ordered many of the nation's big banks to take a break on stock buybacks and put a cap on dividend payments for several months.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks, Angela. Well, much more news after this.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, today, Governor Steve Sisolak says he signed a directive extending Phase 2 of Nevada's reopening plan until the end of July, consistent with his announcement last week. The extension is necessary due to the trends of the state's coronavirus data. Sisolak reminds the public to please remember to wear a face covering and practice social distancing. If statewide trends do not improve or get worse, he says he will not hesitate to take any action necessary to protect the public, including reinstating previous restrictions. Sisolak says he is currently reviewing all the data to determine potential next steps. Well, one person was taken to Desert View this morning following a two-car crash on Highway 160 north of Highway 372. Traffic was temporarily blocked in the intersection. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating the cause of this crash, and of course the Nye County Sheriff's Office was on scene as well. The Nevada Department of Employment Training and Rehabilitation, or DETR, continues to pay out record number of claims for unemployment benefits. So what happens if the agency runs out of money? The chief economist, David Schmidt, says even if that did happen, everyone would still get their money.
As of this morning, DETR has paid out $4 billion in unemployment benefits since the start of the pandemic. This number is far higher than all of the benefits that were paid in both 2009 and 2010 combined, even including federal assistance during those times. Some people have asked what happens if we exhaust our trust fund. And I want to be sure to let people know that DETR will borrow money, and if our trust fund is exhausted, it will not impact anyone's unemployment benefits. Heading into the pandemic, we had a balance of about $2 billion in the state's unemployment trust fund. We've currently drawn about half of that balance. We have about $950 million remaining at this point in time.
Well, today the Culinary Union filed a lawsuit against major Las Vegas Strip casino companies in order to protect workers from the spread of COVID-19 in the workplace. Union members say they are suing companies for injunctive relief under the Labor Management Relations Act based on the hazardous working conditions that workers face. The lawsuit alleges casino hotels have not protected workers, their families, or their community from the spread of COVID-19, and that the current rules and procedures in place for responding to workers contracting COVID-19 have been wholly and dangerously inadequate. We'll have more on this story in the coming days. You can also go on to our local Pahrump Facebook page to see their Zoom meeting today and the lawsuit. Well, recycling helps reduce the amount of trash in our landfills. Pahrump Valley Disposal provides recycling bins in the Walmart parking lot there on Highway 160 so that area residents may drop off their recyclables. But in recent months, people have used the bins for all kinds of trash, not just items that can be recycled. Missy Kohler reports.
We had the opportunity to speak with Mike Smith today from Pahrump Valley Disposal, who explained that to extend the landfill life, recycling is very important. Pahrump Valley residents are encouraged to use the recycling bins here at Walmart, but to use them correctly. It's important that you follow the instructions on the dumpsters and dispose of only those items that can be recycled. This will help extend the landfill life.
Well, we have a trash compactor, and instead of using it for trash, which we don't have a lot of per se, we use it for our recycle. So our plastic, bottles, glass, cardboard, things of that nature, goes in the trash compactor, collects for about a week or so, and then we have a bag that we just toss it in. It's a heavy-duty recycle bag too, so I'm all for that. Recycle, and instead of going in the landfill. That's
Go
great.
green, like you are.
Well, as much as you can, sure.
Items that cannot be recycled are listed on the dumpsters and can be disposed of at Pahrump Valley Disposal, located at 1410 East Mesquite Avenue, and they are open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. until 4 p.m., and dumping there is free. Contamination in the dumpsters has increased from about 20% to about 40% in recent months. When that happens, the recyclables in the dumpster can't be recycled at all. Instead, they are taken to the landfill. Items like mattresses and styrofoam are not allowed to be recycled here and must be taken to the landfill. Because items that are not recyclable have been getting dropped off at the dumpster, now Pahrump Valley Sheriff's Department is patrolling the area. If you see someone who is illegally dumping in the recyclable bins, you are encouraged to report them. Take a picture of their car and their license plate and let the Sheriff's Department know. Pahrump Valley Disposal encourages you to drop your recyclables off here at their dumpster site located at Walmart parking lot, where they have been for over 15 years. If you have items that are not recyclable, you are encouraged to take them to the landfill. Open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and dumping is free. That is located at 1410 East Mesquite Avenue here in Pahrump. I'm Missy Kohler.
Thanks so much, Missy. We'll return with more news, including a very, very wonderful and inspirational birthday party. We'll be right back.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, B.J. Hedrick Irwin is a well-known personality in the Pahrump Valley, and the lady probably best known for her leadership of the Nevada Silver Tappers and Miss Senior Golden Years is celebrating her 95th birthday. Friends, family, and fellow Tappers, as well as Miss Senior Golden Years contestants, came together last weekend to wish her the best. I was honored to be there and spoke with B.J. about the celebration.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear BJ. Happy birthday to you.
What a party. I mean, it's just absolutely fabulous. Awesome is what it was. When they showed up and they all worked so hard, and my children worked so hard. Everybody in this community is just absolutely outstanding.
You had all the Silver Tappers and the Senior Golden Years here today. I know you're gearing up for the next pageant and getting ready with those contestants.
Yeah.
Still going strong? Still going strong, and they're all excited, just really, really excited. And also who came by surprise was my great-grandson, my great-great-granddaughter, and my great-great-grandchildren. That was a huge surprise, right?
Yes, yes, it was.
I know your daughter and your son have been helping you.
Oh my God, yes.
They're amazing.
My daughter got me this lift chair, a lift chair that just pushes me right down. And Steve got me the couch that both ends got recliners on them. And then we got this beautiful, my house is completely turned around, and I love it. I love it.
I know you're very active, and that's something that keeps you going all the time.
Right.
I tell you, you haven't changed in years. Yeah. What's your secret?
Well, my secret, like I say, just I eat what I want to eat, drink what I want to drink, and I don't smoke. And I try to be happy at all times. You got to be happy, nothing negative.
And of course, be active, right?
Oh, you have to be active. You can't just sit. And even with this fractured back, I'm moving.
Tell me about your fractured back.
Well, it was quite a fall, honey. It felt like I fell off of a roof. I've never fallen. I've tripped before, but to fall like that was really bad. And the doctors couldn't believe at my age, my bones are like they are, that my hip did not break. And you know, if that had happened, I'd been gone, I'm sure. But I do have a fractured back, but that will heal.
How many children and grandchildren?
Oh, don't ask me how many grandchildren. I got 1,800, but I got 2 children, and they multiplied and multiplied and multiplied.
What's it like to have a mom like that?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
To be blessed beyond measure.
Yeah. And to have her for so many years and be able to talk to her every day if we want to.
Yeah, and have her boss you around every day.
Yeah, every day, yeah.
See where you are.
And
I don't live here, so I don't have to hear it all the time.
thank goodness.
I love you, Mom.
Love you, Ma.
To the moon and back.
How's that? Okay.
Happy birthday once again. Well, many people have put off medical care during the COVID-19 pandemic, including canceling appointments and delaying surgeries. Doctors are also seeing a drop in some medical emergencies.
Many people around the country notice other stroke neurologists as well, that the number of people coming in with stroke were declining.
In fact, Cleveland Clinic's Dr. Ken Uccino found stroke cases dropped 30% during a recent coronavirus surge. His team studied data from 19 emergency departments in Northeast Ohio. He says it's not clear if the number of strokes actually went down or if patients are not seeking medical treatment. Dr. Uccino stresses minutes matter when it comes to treating a stroke.
Earlier the blood flow restored, the smaller the effects of the stroke. So early treatment is important, and that's why we encourage, perhaps even with minor symptoms that may worsen, to arrive to the emergency department as soon as possible.
It's important to call 911 if you believe you're having a stroke. Common symptoms include sudden weakness on one side of your body, changes in speech or vision, and difficulty with balance or walking. Complete results can be found online in Stroke.
Thanks to Brad Francis for that report. Well, they had 2 races in between and they're closed again. Pahrump Valley Speedway says that they are sorry to say that the Speedway will not be hosting a race this Saturday, July 4th, due to the new set of rules and regulations released by the Nevada governor. They say that they do not feel it's safe to require all fans, racers, and staff members to wear masks at all times in the heat. They apologize for the situation. They also add that they heavily rely on their fans' support to keep the races going, but that your health and happiness is their priority. In today's Save a Pet, we meet Max. As Darby O'Donnell tells us, Max is a very energetic lab mix available for adoption from Desert Haven Animal Society.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Max. Max is a 1-year-old lab mix. He is a golden color. He is super cute, very, very friendly, and also extremely strong. He's extremely affectionate. He went and he was trying to kiss my face and jump up on me. Definitely needs to be with someone who can go and be able to hold him on a leash because he is very muscular, but he's super sweet. So if you want to come and see him or any of his friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society, just go and give them a call ahead of time to see them, 775-751-7020, or you can always look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, let's take a look outside. I don't think we're going to see many clouds, but I think we might see some smoke out there in the sky. Oh, see, it's kind of cleared up now, a little bit from that wind, I think. We'll find out more about our weather forecast right after this break.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donahue with today's weather. In Las Vegas, we had a high of 88 degrees, a low of 68, 97-74 in Death Valley, 87, a low of 59 in Amargosa, 83-56 in Beatty, 72-46 in Goldfield, 68, a low of 44 in Tonopah, 74-46 in Carson City, 74, a low of 48 in Fallon, and finally up in Fernley, 73 with 49 degrees for their low. Now today in Pahrump, we saw sunny skies. Our high today was 85 degrees. Winds coming out the northwest up to 15 miles per hour, 9% humidity in our sunrise at 5:29 this morning. Now for tonight, we're expecting clear skies. Our low is going to be 61 degrees. It is 85 outside currently with 13-mile-per-hour winds out of the north-northeast, 13% humidity, and 8:05 tonight expected for that sunset. Now looking ahead to the 7-day, nothing but nice sunny skies throughout the week. We still are going to have some high winds from Wednesday to next Monday, anywhere between 11 to 17 miles per hour. And it looks like it's starting to get a little bit warmer outside as well. From Tuesday all the way through Friday, we're going to see our highs in about those mid-90s, anywhere between 92 to 96 degrees. Then from Saturday to Monday, we're going to be in those low hundreds, around 100 to 103 degrees. Now, our overnights are also getting a little bit warmer. On Tuesday, we're expecting a low of 68 degrees. Then from Wednesday all the way through next Monday, we're pretty much going to be hanging out in those low 70s, anywhere between 70 to 72 degrees for our lows there. And so now we're going to throw it back to the desk with Deanna.
All right, thank you so much. We want to remind everybody once again that there is a fireworks show still scheduled on Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m. in Petrick Park. They want social distancing, of course, to wear your mask. Ace Country Radio 103.1 FM will be simulcasting the music, and it begins at 9 p.m. once again. So we are encouraging people, if you're listening in your car, to turn on your radio, or you can even bring a portable radio in the park so you can hear everything. And that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell from all of us here at KPVM-TV and Ace Country Radio. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.